Welcome to another episode. We're going to be doing a DGR draft. This is our pack, which is pretty dreadful to be honest. Good cards here are the Gorgon, Carnage Gladiator, Gate is always a plus, Maze Glider, um, you know, the Coolstones are always good, and this bad boy right here. I think I'm actually would be Maze Abomination is also good. I think here I'm just gonna go with the Carnage. Hopefully in the third pack we can get into back red. Maybe taking the gate might actually be smart. No, I think Carnage is actually one of the strongest ones. Yep, that's what I'm gonna go with. And then we get past another Gorgon. Here it's very clear that far and away it's one of the strongest cards right away. There's also the Brewer War Chant, which is really strong. The Druid, man, the rare here must have been good that they picked it. There's Fiashino, Massive. Always Wake the Reflections would be good, just because you'll have a lot of the populate on the third pack. There's also another Guildgate here, but I think here I'm just gonna take Far Away. The good thing with Far and Away is the fact that you can just go Grixis. Oh, Tithe Drinker, how I love you. I have the biggest crush for the Tithe Drinker. But here I think I'm just going to take Hunter Night View. I'm a big fan of that card. Third Gate in a row, and then the Gatekeeper. So those things are always good. But yeah, I'm going to take my Hunter right here. And here we go. Right away, Warp PC, that's the one that stands out the most. I think actually in this format, this card is actually pretty powerful. And there's also the Gatekeeper. Depending on how the gates come back, I might actually start picking up some of the Gatekeepers. But I'm going to take the Warp PC here, removes always good. Here there's really not much for us. We can take the Gatekeeper. Renounce the Guilt would actually be kind of powerful against us. And there's Punish the Enemy. I think here I just take the Punish the Enemy, it's removal. I mean, you can make an argument for Renounce, but I'm not going to. Something tells me someone's gonna get the Deputy chain going. I'm just gonna grab my Punish the Enemy here. And, oh man, all the Guild Gates and all the Gatekeepers. And the card I'm going here, it's pretty limited. It's either Blaster Genius or Owner's Bane, and I think I like Blaster Genius better. It allows us to draw and get deeper into it. So I'm hoping that the Mere Guildgate wheels, but we'll see. That pack wasn't insanely strong for me to actually expect it for it to wheel. So far I like it. So far it actually looks pretty strong. So I mean on Gate Crush we'll definitely focus on the mirror, and once we get to Ravnica we'll focus on the other aspects. Now here is between Nivet Cyclops, Higher Torture, and Morkblast. I think I'm actually not sure how okay I am with passing the Morkblast. There was another Cyclops running around, but still, this could actually be good because we have gonna start getting into some removal. This card is really good too. I'm just gonna take the Cyclops. We need some dudes. And I like Cyclops. It definitely holds the fort for a good amount of time, and then once we start using some of our spells, we can actually get in there. Here, I think I would just take the Fox Charger. It still holds down the fort. I mean, passing the Reckless Coolstone might not be the best, but Fox Charger is really good. And we pass some Kustones, and here we go. They come back. Maze of Abomination is actually really good too. No, but I think I'm just gonna take the Kustone here. And yep, people went on a Gilgate pickings, so I'll take the Gorgon. Ugh, I would want that Mace of Abomination, especially with all our cards, but I'm just gonna take the Kustone. We want to make sure we're able to cast our cards. The good thing is we're already starting pretty strong here, so picking Gilgates later on will not hurt. Something tells me I want to cut this card. I already have a Cyclops, so I don't need two. I'm just gonna stick to my plan. I don't need to be cutting cards. Yeah, I like Incursion. I mean, I was tempted to cut that card just because I think I only saw one of them. But for that same reason, you just kind of let it go, because likeliness of them drawing it. Well, definitely this card could be handy. And there we go. I mean, what I like so far here is that this deck could win out of nowhere. Oh boy. Man, makes me wish. Well, actually, no, I'll take it back. I was gonna say, it makes me wish I would have had gone like black white, because but then at the same time you're picking one of them, and most likely you're not getting any of them back. So at this point, like, I'll just let them fight for it. So allows me to pick up the Syndic Enforcer here, and then let them fight for the rest of the cards down here. I mean, Croconaur is actually really good, but here I'm just gonna take the Enforcer. It's clearly not the best card. Cartel Aristocrat is actually one of the better cards here. Mental Vapors is actually a card I would be down for, but at the same time, like I said, like, someone's gonna pick up the Aristocrat, then the Kingpins, then the Syndic Scythe. You're not gonna get your cards back, so I'm just gonna take my guy here. Now this is where the cookie gets a little interesting. Here we have this approach, which will most likely wheel. Psychic Strike is also a pick. There's Dust Mantle. And there's Sunhung Guild Mage, which makes me not want to pass that card, because that card can own us. But there's also Limited Primordial, which is like, I have no idea why that card's still around here. I think actually, I forget about the Guild Mage, and I take maybe Sage's Row or Psychic Strike, or maybe Metropolis. Because I mean, I'm not on the mill plan. Yeah, I'm gonna take Guild Mage. And most likely a lot of these Psychic Strikes will wheel, because we've been cutting a lot of the cards. So here, I'm pretty sure the pick is actually the Mirror Charm. It's removal. It also powers our guys. So here again, I'm pretty okay with either going Drake or going Last Thought. I'm not taking Denizen. I mean, I barely have any black creatures, so I think here I would take actually Drake. Last thought could wheel or Psychic Strike, so I'm fine with taking Drake. It's a pretty defensive card. Oh, here gets interesting. I like Smog Elemental, because Smog Elemental combos really well with this card. But at the same time, I do like Enforcer as well. I don't really care too much for Sprite, to be honest, so fine with sending those cards out. I think here I'd take Smog Elemental. Chances is I could get Enforcer back. And wow, I'm passing a lot of really good red cards. Which, I mean, a lot of them I'm not taking due to the fact that we are not an aggressive deck. We're actually more a like a control deck. So I think here I'm just gonna take Agoraphobia. I think here would take Shade. Shade can get pretty out of control quickly. I don't have any gates yet, so maybe hitting that Shambo Shark. And oh, an Aetherize. I feel like the pick here is actually Aetherize. Even though I really want this Dimir Gale Gate. Huh. Yeah, I'm just gonna pick the Aetherize. Try to make the best out of it. Maybe Thespian Stage. Be able to copy my opponents. I think that's actually what I'm gonna go with. And me and Sage's Row goes really well with this approach. I think I'm just gonna take this approach here. Take a little removal. We probably don't actually play the Shade. I don't think it's actually clinging that we get here. Maybe the Arc? No, let me just grab King clinging. Well, don't mind if I do. Most likely this is gonna be like a Cyborg card. It's a really hyper aggressive deck, then I'll just bring it in. We have some fire, so we can actually get some value out of Last Thought. Oh, this is interesting. I think here we have to go for Metropolis Fright. We're gonna be able to have more fires. This is actually not that bad of a card. I mean, if you need cards. Okay, so here I mean, here we have Nivix Guild Mage. Or grab the Abrupt Decay. And we also have Asperia. I think it's actually Guild Mage, but at the same time, I don't think I want to give someone an Abrupt Decay. It's actually pretty fine removable. Here we have Sweater Thug, Stealer, or Assassin. I think here would actually want to go for Stealer. Well, Assassin Strike seems really good. Yeah. Going for the Strike. We are not an aggressive deck, which is where like Cackler and Roustabout seems a little detrimental. So I think more like Tower Drake, maybe Vassal, but Vassal's gonna be harder for us to cast. Maybe we just pick the Roustabout because he's a good defensive card. I mean, you just play this guy and you can just regen him endlessly. No, I'm probably just gonna take the Drake. And here we. Oh man, it's ridiculous. Now we get a launch party. I think we have to take Guildgate. Hopefully, maybe see another Guildgate just for like the jailbreakers. Maybe Saber, since we have a lot of cards that are multicolored. I'm just gonna take the Guildgate. Hopefully we get more goodies. We don't have that many multicolored. I can either go Perilous Shadow, Skullran. Perilous Shadow is good because it's actually what's it called? It's a good defensive card. It's kind of hard to get past it. Fire Convergence, we don't have enough multicolor, in my opinion. I'm just gonna take the Skullran here. Interesting. Here we can go with Electromancer or the Imp, or maybe Lava Crew. Or Electromancer. Okay, K-Rune here. So we're able us to do some more things. Card's horrible. Oh, I can see us getting blown out completely by this card. Or maybe take the Dealt Reveler, which I mean, it's a 2/3, has a decent butt. I think the Spirit not getting blown out. Here there's several approaches. We can go with Inspiration. We don't need the Deviant Gui. Or maybe Chemist's Trick. I think we're gonna need a draw. I mean, I don't think Last Thought is where we want to be. We might not play one of the fires, so I think I'm just gonna grab this. And then here I'm gonna take the Stealer. Card's not worth money. This is actually more applicable to what we're looking to do. And we go with Saber. Do we have enough? Sure. And there we go. Maybe 2 Destroy the Evidence would have been better than the Power Convergence. Yeah, I don't think we play Power Convergence. I think that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Maybe we do. Trying to remember what took over that Nivix. Oh, the Abrupt Decay. Maybe the Nivix Skill Mage would have been better. Okay, so let's see how we go about this. Cards that we know we're going to be playing. Let's see. Maybe we play Metropolis Sprite over Tower Drake, because we can't get any value out of Tower Drake. So he's always going to be a 2-1, and Sprite's just going to be faster for us to cast. Now, I am pretty tentative playing the Dust Mantle, just because he does fuel this approach. I mean, these are going to be like my defensive cards. I think we'll actually play this guy. And I think instead of Drake, we might actually play Pyro Convergence. Because I mean, at that point we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Not sure if this counts as multicolor. I mean, there's an argument of maybe not playing it, but we'll see. Let's see, we have... How many spells can this Electromancer actually affect? Inspiration, Colran, Punish the Enemy, That's a Genius, Assassin Strike. In this card, so Actually, no, it's instant sorcerers. Okay, so we have what? One, two, three, four, five, six spells that might actually warrant playing it. This card might actually be good in our deck. Maybe, maybe not. Like on this guy would be insane. Comes a 3/5 all of a sudden. 4/2, 4/2, 3/4. That just becomes ridiculous. I don't think I'm gonna play Smog Elemental from the get-go, just because it all depends. If my opponent has fires, then I'll bring it in. I feel like I need to drop one more card. I mean, there is the possibility of playing 41 cards with 17 lands. I mean, we have coup stones. Just a pan though. Will actually not be worth it. I'll see. I feel like I don't need to play the Saber. I'm tempted of the Pirate Convergence, but just trying to think if maybe like Gold Mage might actually not be better than Smog Elemental. Just we don't want to have such a large curve. Actually, I think that's how I'm gonna do it. So check out the K rune. Set this here. Suggestion. That suggestion doesn't quite sound legit, but we'll see. Yeah, actually, that might be legit. But maybe I just want to bring it down to 6 and 5. So make it 6 and 6. Boom, boom. Red, 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 back. Yeah. We do have a lot more blue. Yep. So I'm gonna run it. Kind of tempted of running the Thespian stage, but at the same time it could backfire. It just depends on our opponent. So here, I think this is actually what I'm gonna run. I feel like I should be playing Saber, but I'm just gonna go with it this way. Or maybe I should be playing Power Convergence, but we'll see. So, submit. I'll see you guys on round 1.